Hi everyone, it's Yuriko Zemko and this is the first episode of my YouTube channel, and today I'm going to talk about the secrets of success. I know this topic might be very boring and everyone's talking about that, and there are a lot of stuff and a lot of information regarding there, a lot of books, right? But only like tiny percentage of people really can say they're successful, right? But let's don't confuse the definition of success and focus on the main thing. So today I just want to tell you a few stories which brought me a lot of insights and directed me in some kind of better position towards choosing my life of success, and that's probably might help you as well. And also the system I've developed to always keep in track in what I'm doing and if my right direction toward the success. Okay, so despite all the forms of success, right? For some people, success is wealth. For some people, success is calm, is spiritual. Anyway, success consists in balance between everything, right? This is something we should accept as it is. And today I want just to talk about three main things. So the first, like as we all probably right now in our business space, we're making some good products for people, we're trying to change the world in some way, right? We try to influence their lives. It's very important to bring some value. So the first secret gonna be value. The more value we bring, the better feedback we get from the world, and thus it directs us to success. So if we want to start our business, if we want to sell something to people, don't focus on making instant money. Don't focus on is it good product for people. Just focus on value. Which value these products bring for people? Like which desires people have, which problems people have. Is this product the best way to satisfy their problems or desires? This is the secret which brings you a great baseline from where you can start executing all the strategies, all your activities and everything. But having value is good, but it's also important to execute it. And everyone, if you ask people like what makes business successful, most people probably say the right strategy. Like if I will know that I can do that and this and that, then I will get the money from that, I reinvest them. So it's a strategy, right? But this is not, because I was also thinking that strategy is the most important thing for growing the business, right? You should find a niche, you should find a product, you should develop the MVP version and see and working, but it's not just about strategy. Strategy is important, but the most important thing here is mindset. If you will not have the progressive mindset towards being successful, towards changing the world, no strategy will help you. It's even better to just have a mindset without strategy than strategy without mindset. I mean, of course, you should have both and strategy and mindset, but I found that people who have great mindset sometimes figure out the strategy themselves or figure something out and find their success. But people who have strategy and don't have mindset, they don't achieve their goals. That's something we can avoid. An important thing here is contribute towards changing your mindset in the right way. So usually we can say, okay, I have a probably good mindset, but usually we can judge mindset, but what we're afraid to do. Let's say for me, the biggest fear was spending big amount of money, right? I was afraid to. I can't say that I don't have money, right? But I was afraid to spend money, and once I conquered that, I started investing in myself, started investing big figures in myself in different kind of self-development trainings, mentorships, programs. I found the biggest breakthrough in my life. My mindset started changing, started directing me in better position, and this is important. I found that just from my fear. So, and today I would like you to think about what is the most uncomfortable thing you need to do at the moment, or this week, or maybe this month, which you probably should do, but you are uncomfortable doing that. For some people is, going public, right, speaking, right, recording videos, doing marketing. For some people, I don't know, maybe it's analytical, right? Some people more creative, they hate analytical. So, and this is something, the gap you have in your minds, right? You should have balance in everything. You should have balance between the world around and your spirituality. You should have balance between all the concepts in your business. So it's important to focus on that. It's important to be open-minded and important to be able to invest in your growth. Without that, if you always will count any dollar and why you should spend this, is it training worthy or not? I mean, it's just a training, it's not a product and everything. It will not work. You should be open-minded and take care of your success. Okay, so this is mine. This is huge. We can speak hours about that, and there are a lot of great programs, mentorships which helping you change your mindset. I will encourage you to check them out because this is the most important factor. If you like ask what differentiates businesses which are making like sustainable 6K a month from which are making sustainable, let's say, $500,000 a month, is all about mindset. They have the same strategy, but they have this mindset to be open-minded, to try new things, to differentiate something that is wrong belief and that is fact, right? Because a lot of people thinking that, all right, so this strategy does not work because I have this product and it will not work. But where this information came from, just from our own mind, it's nothing special here, right? And when we judge information by the facts, we check and everything. Okay, whether the strategy work? I think it don't work because it will not work, right? But is it fact or this is just a belief? This is just a belief. So, and to have fact, we need to try it out. Let's try this strategy out and see if it works. Of course, you need to keep the healthy boundaries to not waste a lot of money on strategies that don't work, but you will still need to be open-minded to break through your success. And the third thing here is persistence. Persistence is something that any high achiever has. So if you take a look on any billionaire at the world or any million or any guy who achieves something great, they been all persistent. A lot of people saying, oh, I tried this, tried that, it doesn't work, my product is bad, it's not a good niche. This is the lack of persistence. I've recently watched the movie called Inside Bill Gates' Brain, right, where he was talking about his plans and explaining how the Bill Gates' life. And at the end of the movie, the author asked Bill, like, you had a lot of troubles with the current projects you're pursuing, right? And didn't you think about just quit? And he answered, of course, in life, a lot of things where you can say, yeah, I just give up because it's not so important. But for such important things like that, I always tell myself, work harder. And this is the key. Work harder, and without mindset, without belief, you will not achieve it. To make you better understand this, I would like you to tell the 3 stories about well-known companies and their keys of success, how they changed their business. So, first of all, regards to value, we were talking about the first secret of success is bringing value, right? And I have a great story. Probably everyone knows this story, but I tell it anyways, about the Apple and about the Nokia. So if we go back to early 2000s, everyone have the mobile phone, like the cell phone, the Nokia cell phones, and it was like really monopolist probably on the market, which was providing the cell phones, and nobody was thinking that somebody can destroy this giant of cell phone industry from the market. And what was the strategy of the Nokia that days is to create enough models of of Nokia to satisfy the need of any person. So they think that each person wants to have different camera, different, volume, different amount of storage. So they created about like 50 different models of Nokia cell phones because they were thinking that people will go to the store and start using, okay, I need these 12 megabytes with 15 megapixels camera with this wider screen, but his brother will say, okay, I need with 5 megapixels camera, and was something they probably get of their mind, or I don't know where they get it. But in this point, they made a huge mistake, and I'll tell you why. Because at 2008, everyone knows, if I'm not mistaken, right? The Steve Jobs make a presentation of the first iPhone. And Apple has only one model of the cell phone. But this was the complete breakthrough model. It doesn't have the features that had Nokia. It was just one model. And probably in 2014, nobody knew Nokia. How? How guy with one product could destroy the giant with 50 products, right? And this is the pure value focusing. The mistake of Nokia was that they were taking the value from their mind. The success of Steve Jobs that he was taking the value from the market. Steve Jobs didn't sit and thinking, okay, so what do these people need? Let me think. They need this, they need this. No, he just take a view on the market. What people doing? How they're using their cell phones? What is their lifestyle? What problems do they have? How can I solve this problem? And if you build this phone which contain all the daily lifestyle features they need, the internet, the camera, right, to picture everything, the maps, and all of these useful apps. So people don't need to go and take the photo camera with them, the cell phone, the map, I don't know, the notebook for computer, right? They have everything in one, this piece of model, and this was a huge value. So the lesson is, don't get market value from your mind. Ask it on market. If you want to know what your friend had on the breakfast, will you start thinking about what did he have on a breakfast? What did he have on a breakfast? Probably he have pasta. I don't know. No, you will just call him and say, hey, what do you have for the breakfast? Right? The same way in the market. You just need to ask market. What do they need? What is the problem? How I can solve it? All right? So that was a story for the first case. So the second case was the mindset. The mindset, what I can tell about the mindset? The mindset is something that moves us toward growth, right? We were talking about the mindset is very important, right? So, and this is important to, the most important thing on mindset in investing in growth, right? Invest in growth and move forward your growth. And I have really found great story here with Elon Musk. So he had the Zip2 company in 90s, right? And he had a PayPal, which were successful companies. Okay, so and he solved these companies, and what he started doing, he just found what is the problem in the world, what are these problems, and started solving them. So he was really obsessed with those problems, and he started putting all the money in these businesses. He started putting all the money and executing them. And there have been a lot of noise that people were telling him, like, you will not be able to create the rockets which are landing because the stress metal has during all this gravitation fight and all of this crap. They tell that this is impossible to create the good electric vehicles because of this range of issues. But he didn't listen to them. He just continuously moved and invested in his growth. He put all the money in this project, even he failed a few times, right? And he had this success mind. He had this value mindset. He saw the value and he moved out. And now he is the second in the Forbes after Jeff Bezos, right? So back on 2000, he just was a .com millionaire, right? But today he is the second in the Forbes, and I'm pretty sure he don't care about which number he has in the Forbes. What he cares about is how to move people to Mars and how to change all the cars to renewable energy. Anyways, this is something show us like how the right mindset drive us towards our goal. So imagine if he was just like regular guy. So what what he would do with the regular mindset, right? He would probably give up. He would probably quit because it doesn't work that way. I mean, it's impossible. I mean, I better invest this money in real estate, right? He had a few millions. I better invest in the real estate and start getting passive income from that. So this is a regular mindset, and the breakthrough mindset tell him that focus on value, invest in it, and go for it. All right. So the third example gonna be the persistent one, and the persistence was in 2004 when Zuckerberg, the guy called Zuckerberg, Mark Zuckerberg, were sitting in his college and coding the Facebook.com. There have been a lot of people around who wanted to create something new. These, I forgot the surname, these guys who were rovers. They also had an idea, but you know, their focus was on rowing, and Zuckerberg's focus was on making things done. He was persistent. He faced a lot of troubles with that, and you know, and he did it. He, like, they starting, you know, fighting with him that he stole the idea, but actually he didn't steal the idea. He just was persistent. They was persistent enough. They had this idea. They put it. They slowly developing it, but at the end of the day, what they're doing, they were rowing. They become Olympic champions with rowing, right? But the Zuckerberg was persistent enough. He was coding. He was working hard. He wasn't concentrating on money, on anything like that. He just forgot the money. The Facebook was unprofitable till the 2010, but it was it was net worth a huge amount of millions, right? He became the youngest billionaire at that time, just by being persistent. So that's why I would like to tell you these stories regarding the persistence, like the three key things of success: value, mindset, and persistence. So, and right now I want to show you the system I'm using to build these in my life. Okay, so now you should be able to see this diagram. This diagram shows value, mindset, persistence, loop, right? So we were talking about the value, right? So we need to concentrate on the value here. If we have value, then we need to have the mindset to put this value on the action. And to achieve success with it, we need to be persistent enough. And if we will be persistent enough, we need to iterate, and we will find new value in the market, right? We will iterate, find this new value, again, apply our mindset and being persistent enough to implement it. That's how it works. And the very important things, I mean, where we need another system is persistence. Persistence is something that should drive us in our lives through all of the stages, not just about the, you know, the brand growth or anything. So I would like to show you this diagram here. We show the persistence. So, and persistence comes into beliefs. When you believe in something, right? Your actions, your result, and your feedback. So, fall to believe in it, right? And then after you believe in it, you need to take action towards it, right? And only after you took action towards it, you experience the result, right? So what this system actually consists in is that you can bypass any part of this system. So in order to, you know, to get something done, you need to take action. But for this action to be valuable, to work, you need to have the belief in your mind. Try to do something you not believe into, you will never achieve success with it, right? Try to just believe in something and not do anything, you will not likely to achieve that, right? So you will definitely need to bypass by this step. It first of all, the beliefs, right? The beliefs, actions, results, and the first important thing is feedback, right? So you can achieve anything without actions. You can make action like valuable without the beliefs. And in order to grow, like some people stuck in this position, they achieve something result and stick to this process. But this is very important to not forget about the feedback. Don't ignore feedback. Feedback is something that makes us grow. I'll show you the live example. So the Facebook ads. Your beliefs will be your strategy, your sales copy, everything, right? Your actions will be the execution of Facebook ads, right? And your result is gonna be the profit you'll gain, right? So you can just stick to the strategy by executing, making profit. But to grow, in order to grow, you need to get this profit out and back into beliefs, into the ads, right? So we need to get this feedback in order to start growing, and you start growing exponentially. And this is not just about Facebook ads. This is about anything in this life. So don't ignore feedback loop. Believe, do, experience results, and iterate. This is persistence. This is called persistence. You are not failing. You're facing the result. The results might be positive. It might be negative. If it's negative, your feedback gonna be that these beliefs was wrong, right? If it's positive, your feedback gonna be you should scale these beliefs, right? So life is about persistence. It's about iteration. Okay, so let's focus back again on these three main things we have here for be successful, live successful life, change the world, and be happy. Value, find the value you're offering to, right? Not just focus on the product, focus on the value it brings, focus on the problem you're trying to solve, on people, on desires, mindset. Develop your mindset continuously. This is, if statistics say that 90% of e-commerce businesses fail, it's just because of mindset. People not having a right mindset towards go till the end, and being persistent, of course. It's about managing your team. It's about marketing. It's about everything. Being persistent and continuously iterate. All right. So I hope this video was helpful for you, despite whether you are in e-commerce or you're just having your other business, or maybe you're just searching some valuable information for your life. So if you found value in that, hit the like button, leave your thoughts in comments. I'm trying to release video like this every week, so you can subscribe for my channel or just follow me on social media to get some more insight about things like that. Okay, and appreciate your time watching this. See you again soon. Bye.